Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Tag Force with Chazz, who, as you can see in the top right, is absolutely thrilled to be our partner. Um, I'm sure he'd be somewhat happy with last episode, although he'd probably be a bit disappointed with the way we lost our second duel. We started off in the forest, we took on Hero and Deluge, and once again we were able to use the Mausoleum against him and cause him a lot of pain and get ourselves a win. Then we dueled against Wade and Ray, and he used the burn deck, and we got burned. We had the cards to win. There was a way to win that duel, but unfortunately, myself and Chazz both failed to take advantage of it. I'd say more Chazz's fault, but we probably should have won that duel. But he got just desserts. We had 1900 life points. We had 4 monsters, so we lost 2000, which was just enough to wipe us out. We went to Raw Yellow. There was no one there. We went to Lab. Didn't have enough cards to convert. So we came to the classroom after not being able to go to class earlier in the day because of a 20,000 DP event with Alvaro earlier in the day. So we came to class. We took on Andrea and Cherry and beat them with our warrior deck. So 2 for 1 in the end, not too bad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this episode because we get to duel against Jaden Yuki alongside Fonda Fontaine, Chazz's rival. Was never able to beat Jaden in a duel. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, where Kaiba was able to beat Yugi, although under questionable circumstances. 5Ds. 5Ds. I mean, it didn't happen during an episode, but like Jack beating Yusei before the timeline of the series started kind of helped define Yusei's character. And there was a duel where Jack was beating Yusei, but then the whole duel was to teach Yusei that synchros are good, and so they didn't actually finish that duel. Shark does beat Yuma as well, and I think Kite does as well, doesn't he? Yeah, depending on who you consider to be Yuma's rival. They both, I think, beat Yuma at some point. Who's Yuya's rival in Arc 5? I'm trying to remember. It's Silvio, isn't it? I don't think Silvio was ever that good, but I don't think he beat Yuya. My memories of Arc 5 not as strong. But anyway, should we do Jaden Yuki now? Yeah, let's do that, shall we? And we're switching to our fairy deck. Now, we did get a very interesting card recently, which was Arcana Force Extra, the Light Ruler. We've also got Vandalgion, although I don't think this is a counter trap heavy deck, so I probably don't even have the original Vandalgion in there. Yeah. Arcana Force, the Light Ruler, is tempting. It's a very good card. It has 4,000 attack and defense. You can special summon it by sending 3 monsters you control to the graveyard, so you don't even have to use your normal summon on it. You toss a coin. When it destroys a monster by battle, you can add any card from your graveyard to your hand. So any busted spell or trap card, or any good monster you want to get back, you can just get it back. And that's every time it destroys something like battle. Tails, negate any effect that targets it and destroys it. However, it loses 1,000 attack when it does that. Still, better than it being destroyed. So either way, I'm going to put Light Ruler in there. And we'll work out if we want to take out anything. I mean, we have to take out something. And it's a tough decision because there are good cards here. Angel of 7, maybe. Man, I actually like Angel of 7 just because it has a cool name. All of its cards on the field effect monsters can't be activated. Can also work against us, plus its 2 tributes. Sorry, Angel of 7. I'm sure I used you in at least one duel, and that fills me with some comfort, but Light Ruler's too good to not have in your deck. And if we get to use against Jaden, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Using Arcana Forces against Jaden, we can pretend to be Sartorius. We can put Chazz back in a white outfit. He can rejoin Society of Light. Okay. Get your game on, Jaden. It is disappointing when he doesn't say that here. I can't remember if he says it when we actually get into the duel. I suppose we'll find out. Yeah, Fonda has fairies as well. I forgot. It's a bad reaction deck, really. It's not like a fairy kind of deck. Well, that would be a good hand if you knew how to use frontline base. But hey, Luminous Spark plus X-Head Cannon plus Raigeki Break. It's as good a start as any. Jaden can benefit from that with Sparkman, and I guess any Sparkman fusion. Most of them are light. But yeah, we'll see. King of the Swamp, Polymerization. Looks like we are leading ourselves to a fusion. Captain Gold to get Skyscraper, so Luminous Spark is not going to last for long. And Reinforcement of the Army. Stratos. Yeah, well, he could probably get any fusion he wants here. Reinforcement of the Army again. He's got all of his deck thinners. Clayman is interesting. So I assume he has Sparkman. Or you're returning alive to bring back Captain Gold. Bloody hell, Jaden. It's a never-ending turn. There's Skyscraper. Now he can summon Captain Gold straight to the field. Or Wild Heart. You know what will be smart, Chazz? If you Raigeki break his Skyscraper. I hope you're smart enough to know that. No. That would have taken care of everything. I know you can't use it directly on Wild Heart, but no fusions. All of those searching cards and no fusions. Well, I have no summonable monsters, but I have a combo. I'll wait to see what Fonda does. But I can play Raigeki Break and discard Goryu, and then bring it back with Call of the Haunted. And now we'll play our own Luminous Spark. And play Call of the Haunted, definitely. Torrential Tribute's not going to work on Wild Heart, so Bottomless Trap Hole makes more sense. Cool. Thunder summons Sangan. Now that I'm thinking about it, do I care that much about the combo, or would I rather save Raigeki Break? Because we could just Call of a Haunted and bring back a 2300 attack X-Head Cannon. If that would be enough to fend them off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's save Raigeki Rake for an actual threat. Face down card. Maybe now we use Raigeki Break. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get rid of Goryu just so it's in the graveyard now. Although, I do recognize that we could have had Goryu on the field if I had just waited. Life Equalizer. I think that makes both of our life points 3,000 if there's an 8k difference. Probably not the best card. But we're fine, we got Z Metal Tank. Giant Grenade wouldn't be terrible, especially now that you've Call of the Haunted just chilling on the field for no reason. Yeah, I can back that. Although now you've left them a monster on the field. Since XZ Tank Cannon can't destroy both. But we've got Bottomless Trap Hole, so really what have we got to fear? I wish I could say I thought of the fact that... Oh, Injection Fairy Lily. Alright, well we just need to drop their life points so low that Fairy Lily can't do anything. Which I think we can do. Still no fusions. And the trap card. I was tempted to use Call of the Haunted to bring back Goryu, but if that's a Mirror Force... Ooh, Heavy Storm... It's not worth it. Even if that is Mirror Force, I could still bring back Goryu. This only destroys face up cards, right? Yeah. Oh no, face down. Oh, in that case. Yeah, I guess Heavy Storm is not going to be too useful since they're pretty much out spells and traps. There's only Hero Signal. Goryu would be strong. And Goryu would match Injection Fairy Lily. Is it Earth or Light? I don't know. Goryu would at least match it. Tempting. I'm gonna play a little bit risk averse and save the Call of the Haunted for later. I recognize the threat of a Fairy Lily though. Nope, she's not summoning it. Like, she only set whatever she just drew. Okay, he is going for the throw now. Call of the Haunted. Majestic Mech Goryu's out. $3,400 attack and piercing. Clayman. That's a little unfortunate. Would have been nice to get something a little weaker. But we did know he had Clayman. Yeah, Nimble Momonga. That would have been a nice card to get piercing on. Okay, face down monsters. Probably gonna have to fight through those, but Goryu out damages Nimble Momongas at least. Have a trap. Please don't tell me that's for Mirror Force. We got some backup here though, so it's not... Well, we can destroy it. We can just destroy it. Compulsory is probably not needed. Call of the Haunted. Wouldn't have brought back anything good, but still worth it. Let's have XZ Tank Cannon attack the new monster, Stratos, and then Goryu attacks Nimble Momonga for 3,300 damage, although they get 1,000 of it back. It's not quite enough for us to win with one more Goryu on Momonga attack, but we're almost there. In fact, if I'd have tributed XZ Tank Cannon for Parshaft, then we would have definitely had enough damage for next turn. It's okay. We'll get there in the end. The only thing that could ruin us now is Heavy Storm. And even then, we still have YZ Tank Cannon. Or XZ Tank Cannon, sorry. Unless Chazz draws a monster? No. Cannot win yet. We can deal big damage. Yeah, he knows where the Momonga is. Of Darkness, let's her bring a trap card back, which of course, if she does have a chance to play it, we can easily destroy. Call of the Haunted, that's fine. So, if Jaden defends with any monster, Goryu will win us the duel. He doesn't have a monster strong enough to tank Goryu's attack. Does have Miracle Fusion, give him that. Also got Thunder Giant, Wild Edge. I guess Wild Edge probably. Wild Edge isn't even strong enough to beat either of our monsters. Wild Wingman. Ooh. Wow, I didn't think Jaden had the AI smart enough to go for Wild Wingman. It's not going to change anything. Because Chazz should play bottomless trap hole. He didn't. But he destroyed Luminous Spark instead of Call of the Haunted. Well, if only Jaden's AI was a little bit smarter. Alright, well, Goryu on Wild Wingman is not enough to win us the duel. That's okay. Summon Midora. We will not play Torrential Tributes. Goryu attacks this, and I think that should be enough. Captain Gold. Yeah. Wait, he sets Captain Gold? He never sets Captain Gold. I have never seen Jaden set Captain Gold. Have I? I don't think I have. Opponent Jaden AI hits different, but it doesn't matter. It's not good enough. Good job, Chazz. Finally got one over Jaden, huh? Notice how he said, I'm good. He didn't want to give Chazz any credit. Which is understandable. Okay. Next up is Final Countdown. Oh boy. Whoever our next opponent is going to have a lot of fun. And by a lot of fun, I mean not a lot of fun. Well, we know who Yan is one of them. Is that Fatty? It might be Fatty. Yeah, Yan typically doesn't do too well against us. He has the Warrior of Zera Sanctuary slash Pandemonium deck. Yeah, it is Fatty. Okay, it's Fusion guy and Tightrope guy. I mean, neither of those pose too big of a threat to the countdown. Unless it gets Archibald Zerato out, that could be a bit of a problem. It's not bad. X-Head Cannon, White Dragon Head, Rageki Break. A few too many Ojamas in there for my liking, but everything else is okay. Okay, Zeradius into Sanctuary. Would have benefits in my Fairy deck. But he doesn't play Sanctuary, he actually plays Pandemonium instead. Unless you have Mazera Deville. Oh, he has Archfiend General, to be fair. That makes sense then. Use Rageki Break on Pandemonium, that would destroy both. Although then he'd just go ahead and play Sanctuary. So maybe it's not so bad just to keep Pandemonium on the field. Alright, we've already got our final countdown. Lovely. Sangan, Nimblewonga. Go Nimblewonga. And we'll attack. Might as well get their life points down. Don't worry guys, we're gonna cut our life points down to make it sort of even. However, there is now a timer on you to win the duel. We might as well play our Capsule. What do I want? Stealth Bird could be fun. Pure Mermaid, Wave Motion Cannon. Yeah, let's go with Stealth Bird. Stealth Bird's fun. It'll reflect face down. We don't need to play Nightmare Steel Cage. We don't know what they've got. And whatever they've got probably can't beat Metal Reflect Slime. In all honesty, I think we'll probably win before Final Countdown expires, but who knows. Wow, Fatty has literally not played a single card. He has just done nothing. That must be the worst hand of all time, like 3 polymerizations and 3 tribute monsters or something crazy like that. My Dragon Head. XY Dragon Cannon. Which one are you? I really wish I could find a way to remember these. Maybe I'll work on that after I'm done recording. Face up, so you could destroy Pandemonium. It's not really worth it. But hey, what are those Ojamas worth anyway, so you might as well. Now with 3200 damage. And then next turn we get Stealth Bird. And Stealth Bird just needs to use its effect twice and we win. Didn't even need to play Final Countdown. But you never know. Yan might have one more trick up his sleeve. He still has Sanctuary, so he could, if he gets Zera and Zerato somehow, and he could pull off wipe the combo. But Chazz won't even let him MST. So unless his hand is exactly another Sanctuary, Warrior of Zera and Zerato, then I don't think he can win. Then Nightmare. There's no cards in the spell and trap zones. It gains 1500 attack. But there is one, sadly for you. Nimble no longer dies, but you lose 500, gain 1000. Sadly, Chazz does not have any more Momongas, but it's still a net gain. Oh, we should definitely win on Chazz the next turn. I can deal enough damage so that Stealth Bird just needs to flip and we win the duel. Alternatively, that's 700. No, we don't have enough to win outright. So we'll summon Stealth Bird. We'll have XY Dragon Count attack with our Nightmare. Oh, Rope of Life. Oh, okay. Brings back the bad Nightmare with 800 more attack, plus, because he's going to have nothing in his spell and trap zones, it gains another 1500. So that's on 3800 attack. Hot diggity, that can definitely beat Metal Reflect Slime and anything else we have. Well, that's okay, we were prepared for this scenario. We can switch Stealth Bird into defense mode, and we can just play Nightmare Steel Cage and have Stealth Bird win us the duel slowly in the next couple of turns. We've got a Night Assailant if we really need to destroy the bad Nightmare as well. Knowing them though, they'll just be dumb enough to put a spell and trap on the field and lower the bad Nightmare's attack. Oh, Heavy Storm. Ooh. Okay. Might be in a little bit of trouble. Oh no, he played a spell and trap. Centrifugal Field. He can still beat Stealth Bird. Oh no, he can beat Tank Dragon as well. Because he still has a Rope of Life boost. Right, well we can still we still have moves. We still have Stealth Bird. For now. With any luck, they'll choose not to destroy it. Maybe Wave Motion Cannon would have been better. That would have been that would have been Heavy Stormed, so that wouldn't have worked. I mean, we've got Sangan as well. We can use Sangan to get Solar Flare Dragon. That will be enough as well. Yan's got nothing in his hand. Don't attack Stealth Bird. Don't attack Stealth Bird. Damn it, he attacks Stealth Bird. It's okay though. Solemn Wishes, why not? But yeah, we'll just put Sangan down. Could put Night Assailant down. Night Assailant destroys the powerful monster. The Sangan gets us the card that guarantees our victory. So we'll go with Sangan. Problem will be if Fatty summons like a big fusion. Doesn't look like he's going to. Please attack Sanga. Yeah, he attacks Sanga. It's got to be Solar Flare Dragon. Marshmallow would potentially do it too. Solar Flare Dragon is more guaranteed. Well, he does have a monster at least. Let's play some wishes and get some life points. We might need them. Nothing special. Oh, he's got Swords of Revealing Light, so he's got even more protection. And he's so brave, he wants to attack with Zed Metal Tank. Bless him. You know, one day, Chazz, you're going to learn to enjoy Final Countdown. Not going to be with me as your partner, but it is a card you like. Amazon of the Seas, what does that fuse into? No idea. Nothing you can do, Jan. I have to take this out. Probably could wait Countdown out, and I think we'd probably end up winning eventually. If we do add Night Assailant. Why would we do that? So Flare Dragon. Well, for fun, we'll play different Dimension Capsule and get, I don't know, Marshmallow. Yeah, what the heck, Marshmallow. But I mean, the duel's over. Goodbye. Alright, well, it was a good attempt at a comeback, to be honest. I didn't think they had anything, but that Rope of Life, the Band Nightmare combo was pretty good. Can't lie. Not good enough, I'm afraid. Alright, one more duel then. Switch over to Destiny board. Which is a lot harder to win with this deck than the Final Countdown deck. But we won't give up. And we've done it before. Let's remind Jaden he sucks on our way out. And let's go. Let's see who is at the Obelisk Blue Boys Dorm. Hey Chazz, remember when you were a part of this dorm? No? Yeah, he does. They could care less about this place. Oh, he likes me, even though I brought him to a place he doesn't like. Well. You are our opponents. Two Slithers, Lawrence and Jillian. Back to basics and Dragon Warrior. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, there's someone here. Taku and Rock. Nice try, guys. We'll duel you next episode. You're not getting away from us. We've also got Zanny and Ree. I think we dueled that pair not too long ago. Okay, we'll duel those two teams next time. Let's focus on the dudes in front of us. Got Lawrence and Jillian. Can we beat them with Destiny board? I think we can beat them. Destiny board. Well, we got Solar Flare Dragon, we've got Marshmallow. Got one of the spirit messages, annoyingly. Divine Dragon Ragnarok. He probably does have... Does he have King Dragoon? No, I think he has... he's got the Warrior Digrapha fusion, I think. Ryu Senshi. That's probably what's in his fusion deck. King Dragoon's sick. Yeah, we can't outright beat it, but why Dragon Head? Keep us going. Oh, Mad Lobster. That's a little bit strong. Stronger than White Dragon Head anyway. I would probably defend it with my Regaki Break. Okay, but on... Okay, fine. Interesting. Interesting. We want to avoid playing Recycle unless we absolutely need to. Because that will take up Destiny board space. Can probably get away with Solar Flare Dragon for now. So let's try playing Solar Flare Dragon. Might even benefit from a suicide here, because we still have Call of the Haunted if we need to. Yeah, you know what? Let's press the advantage. White Dragon Head attacks Ragnarok. Maboku, damn it. White Dragon Head's dead now. I'm sorry, Chazz. Yeah, we got outplayed there. Just gonna end my turn. Let Solar Flare Dragon do the damage. I'm not feeling too great about our hand. We've got Marshmallow, which actually, that's fine. You know what, Marshmallow, in the worst case, can protect us. Spirit Rune? Yeah, that could be troublesome. He's not attacking with it. And its effect only works when it attacks. So... not sure what's going on there. So yeah, we might as well attack Spirit Ryu. Get an extra 500 damage in there. And we've got another White Dragon Head. Isn't that cute? Well, if we don't get Destiny board, we'll probably win through Solar Flare Dragon. Even though it's not that safe on the field. A level limit would put me more at ease. Or a Messenger of Peace. Okay, Legendary Ocean. And Mad Lobster's back, and this time we don't have anything to stop it. So the Solar Flare Dragon is going to bite the dust. White Dragon Head's safe for now. But we're not too overloaded with options here. It's just going to be Marshmallow and defend, I suppose. Could play Hammer Shot to destroy Mad Lobster and then bring back Solar Flare Dragon, but we're not in a rush. We can just put Marshmallow down and we should be okay. Burial. That's fine if you want to give up life points. That's sort of playing into our hands. Bring back Mad Lobster number 2. Could play bottomless trap hole, but it's not really too much of a threat. If something has a dangerous effect, then we'll think about destroying it. Nah, you're good. So we have the potential of bringing back Solar Flare Dragon, which could potentially do 1,000 damage if Steel Cage protects us for 2 turns. Still nowhere near enough though, so we'll hang on to it. Okay, well, I guess Chazz is gonna bring something back. White Dragon Head. They played MST. Guess that protects Steel Cage if they try and use that later on. So it turned out okay. They're still gonna play Call of the Haunted though. What? Now he's bringing back Solar Flare Dragon. It's only gonna last 1 turn. But hey, it's 500 damage I guess. We'll take 400 damage back, but I suppose that's a good trade. Not the best it could have been, but not completely awful. Doesn't matter. In terms of a win condition, we're not doing too great. We've got Stealth Bird, but we can only protect it for 2 turns. I'm not satisfied with that. We need to get them, find a way to get them down even lower, or get freaking Destiny board on the field. That would be fantastic. We're not getting Gold Sarcophagus, Capsule, Cat, or Destiny board. Mori Dragon. That's not scary. Nah. Tell you what could be good, Ring of Destruction if Chazz can manage to draw that. Because that will take us over the edge, I think. Nah, not quite, but very, very close. Farewell, Lojama. Spirit Message, not helpful. Magical Mallet would be very good as well. Yeah, we'll just pass. Not much else to do there. Oh, Tribute Monster. Black Dragon, Jungle King. It's okay. Ah, you can stay, buddy. Ooh. Okay, Super Rejuvenation, not anything to destroy Marshmallow. 2 Super Rejuvenations, so you get to draw 2 cards. Sure. Vita, you get an attack. I suppose we could do a little bit of a trade with Kumori Dragon. We'd lose more life points, but I suppose we have a bit more to spare. Wait, what? Oh, he's got a roll. Oh yeah, he's got a rollout. He can bring Dobby Wing Catapult. Oh no. Oh no. That is an absolute disaster. Justy Break. Oh no. We've got bottomless face down, but BW Tiger Catapult still only has 2,000. You should have played that in defense mode, Chazz. Then we would have had a chance. It's the first time we're seeing BW as well. By discarding a card, change your battle position, and a monster. Yeah, that would have been good earlier. Now we're in some trouble. Now we're in a tight straight. Flying Penguin, we can't even bottomless it. I can buy time with Nightmare Steel Cage. Not much else I can do. I've almost lost. Yeah, Justy Break was just about the worst thing that could happen. If they have a way to destroy Nightmare Steel Cage, we are fully done. Ring of Destruction. Well, I can see a future where this ends in a draw. If we use Stealth Bird a couple of times, then Ring of Destruction something, then we can end the duel in a draw. Which we may have to resort to. Well, let's do what we know we're going to do. So that's set Stealth Bird. That's play Nightmare Steel Cage. And that's set Ring of Destruction. You've got to at least get it to the stage where it draws a possibility. If we can't win the duel, then let's not lose it. Chazz does at least get a Destiny draw. I can't remember what his Destiny draws are. Swords of Revealing Light? Well, if you play Swords of Revealing Light, then we can just win outright with Stealth Bird. Okay, Jillian not got nothing so far. Steel Cage is gone though. So we actually really need some stall here. Come on. Destiny board. Alright, it looks like this duel is gonna have to end in a draw. Yeah, a bit disappointing. Not much we can do about it though. Let's see. I mean, yeah, all we can do here is play Hammer Shot to beat the Jungle King. With it, both their lobsters can still beat Stealth Bird. Yeah. Our only hope would be of no, even if they double tributed. Yeah. Let's play Hammer Shot. And well, I guess we might as well set Destiny Ward. I'm just hoping they do some stupid move that keeps us in the duel. No. Alright, well, let's call it a draw, guys. draw. Oh, you're rolled. You're supposed to have lost. So this is our first draw with Chazz. We only got 100 DP out of it because we were dueling 2 Slifer's. We should have won. Yeah, Destiny board. If Chazz had summoned his VW Tiger Catapult in defense mode, we would have had no problems. They didn't have a monster strong enough to beat it. Oh well. Wow, that's unusual. A draw? That was a good duel. Let's do it again sometime. What the heck is with this result? Stop screwing around, will you? Okay, Chazz. Okay. Well, that is gonna be it for the episode. Unfortunately, we didn't quite go 3 for 3, but we also didn't lose. We started off in class. We dueled Jaden and Fonda with our fairy deck, and we were able to beat them fairly convincingly. We had a XZ tank cannon, and Majestic Met Goryu was tearing through them, so that was fun. Then we dueled Yan and Fatty with a final countdown deck, and we were eventually able to take them down after a decent comeback attempt, but Solar Flare Dragon finished them off after we dealt quite a lot of damage to them throughout the duel. Finally, we came to the Blue Boys duel, and we took on Lawrence and Killian, and we managed to salvage a draw from a pretty bad situation after Justy Break left us in some dire straits. We managed to Ring of Destruction and get ourselves a draw from the jaws of defeat. Yeah, 2 wins in a draw. Hopefully we can improve on that next time. We're going to be dueling against Rock and Taku. We've also got a pair over here. Ri and Zani. And we'll sleep and see who we find on Wednesday for our 3rd duel. But until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And I will see you soon. Take care and goodbye.